A kind day to you all, I'm Mark, and this is Chapter 10 of Let's Play Homefront: The Revolution. I'm coming at this fresh in a new session. I've calmed down, and I've also crystallized some of my criticisms that I couldn't articulate fully because I was so flustered there in the first session, and I'll get to those in a moment. Let me actually mark my next destination so I can make active progress, so that's that away. And so, I think the critique that I can condense most of my feelings about the misgivings I have with this game down into is that it constantly undercuts the severity of its own narrative with such a frequency that it feels like it's afraid to commit to its own concept. Alright, so, alright, this is place I'm headed. You know, and I mean stuff like the in the face of seeing a corpse-filled clinic still having stuff like the "You Mad Bro" on the holo site, like the wrecked Manine license plates, like the really overt, like, color-coded, almost gang-style flying colors art style that some of the Resistance elements have. Like, it makes it difficult to take any of what I'm seeing, whoa, what is going on with that guy, at face value. That's, I think, what in the... Oh, shit. Sorry, that's, a casualty of war. Uh-huh, yeah, collateral damage and all that. Yeah. So, let's see, I need to make it in here. Is this guy under any observation? I can't tell. And I probably shouldn't just shank him, so... Anyway, I need to get inside of there. And... unless I could maybe climb that... Nah, I can't. Can't get in through there, so... I wonder, could I... I could just run up and shank this guy. The thing is, I don't know if he's under any observation from allies that... What? Oh, alright. I just saw that dot there on the minimap come up there over my shoulder, so... I'll just have to take the chance on it. Hit! There we go. Anyone see that? Apparently they did. Great. So... Huh. Alright, they're aware there's a problem. They aren't aware that that problem is me, though. Cease illegal activities and return to your homes. Uh-huh. Can do. Alright, man, my shadow is a little janky looking. There you go. Come around that corner, friendo. Come around that corner. Hi! There we go. That takes care of that. Just click him into a wall. Don't mind. Actually, hey, gents. Could you, come and help me? Yeah, there we go. So, oh, alright, I have all of you, so I have essentially a small unit now. Cool. Let's get moving. As for this firefight, I'm gonna need some other targets for the KPA to shoot at. Oh crap, that is a lot of them coming. That is a lot of them coming. I'm gonna have to see if I can ambush these guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Could my allies actually contribute to this? At least a little. Alright. One out the side arm. Can I creep around the edge? Get around these guys. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Can't see anything. Around the corner. There you go. Hit! There we go. Crap. Ah, that's my guys. He got in contact. Cool. Keep them occupied, fellas. I've got things to do. Throats to slit. And chins to crunch. There we go. So, some objects such as vents can get destroyed with explosives. Right. Got it. Explosives. That is there. Explosivo! Nice. Made it. Thank you, gentlemen. Your contributions are honorable. So, now what? That's, this thing. Cool. Hack it. Am I still under active threat while I'm hacking? I'm just gonna assume that I am, because this game has led me to think that I cannot have a safe moment at any point, and neither did any of these people.
Jesus, Brady.
Uh-huh.
Those poor bastards. They didn't deserve this. They were good people. And the intel on Walker's gone too. Why would they do this?
Because they were considered insurgents.
God, what a mess. Look, don't blame yourself, Brady. You did everything you could. At least we got Earlston behind us.
Yeah.
You better head to the subway when you can. Parrish wants to see you. Hopefully, he'll know what to do next.
I see humane execution of prisoners of war is not really a thing for the KPA. Yeah, striking back. This is our town. Yeah, alright, got it. So, cool.
Brady, it's Burnett. Sorry about Ned's men. Their murder violates every convention on the treatment of prisoners.
Uh-huh.
But it means you caused all this bloodshed for nothing. At least the supplies you got me let me treat a lot of people. They won't get a chance to thank you, so I'm doing it for them.
Sam.
But ask yourself, was it worth it?
Sam. Doc. At this point, you are in absolutely no position to lecture me about this. 'Cause you now have sent me on at least one of these raids. I captured an entire checkpoint for you just to get medical supplies. So you've contributed to this now. I still agree with the point you're making. You're just no longer making it from any amount of moral high ground. That's what I'm getting at here. And that is also what I'm getting at in general, and that this game seems aware of itself to a certain degree, and then doesn't commit to that awareness of the realistic consequences of the actions that characters like those in this story are committing. Because again, like I said in a fit of aggravation in a previous episode, do not mistake my criticisms for the actions of the resistance here for just a roll over and take it approach to authoritarian regimes. I am not about that mindset at all. However, the world has changed since the days of the American Revolution that this clearly is attempting to revitalize the ideas of in a modern setting. Because at that point, one could actually take street by street, camp by camp, and city by city in a resistance capacity from the oppressors. Because the most one had to worry about was cannon artillery. In a world with airstrikes and satellite monitoring and all of the other things that can absolutely decimate a camp that is only armed with small arms, that manner of asymmetrical warfare no longer works, because the asymmetry is now so far exaggerated from the time at which tactics like this could actually work that they can't anymore. That's what I'm getting at. I'm just saying that surgical strikes against people of importance, against officers, against characters that have actually manipulated the people that actually hold political and military positions of power, these are the people that one should strike at carefully, cautiously, and with evidence and with leverage so that you can force them to make changes to improve the positions of the oppressed prior to probably killing them.
Let's fucking do this!
What she said. And this isn't about that. This is claiming, essentially, that a street war of attrition is a viable means of combating an authoritative regime that has the control of a nation under its vice grip. And I cannot accept that as in any way realistic or viable. So hence my constant aggravation with this game. So anyway, I've got actually a couple of grand. So what can I afford now? I could get that crossbow, and that's seeming a lot more enticing. Ooh, wait a minute. Since I'm not all that fond of the pneumatic pistol, can I afford the suppressor? Yes, good, give me that, because I want a stealth weapon that doesn't jitter all over the damn place like a charged up shot from the pneumatic pistol. So, reflex, close range optic with a wild field of view. That sounds nice-ish. How about some other gear? Knee pads, lightweight boots. More stealth sounds good. Capacity increase also sounds good. Reload speed, that sounds real good, actually. Camo. Ooh. Camo. Choices. I am thinking of actually going with this one, because I keep running out of certain weapons, especially the ones that I use a lot. So, yeah, I'll commit to that for now. And I actually am also committing to the idea of once I reach a point at which I think I can reasonably step away from the continuity of the main story, I'll check out of actually recording episodes for part of my afternoon and actually stream the process of taking more of these capture points, because that I can't see making episode content out of for that many of them, at least for a series that I only have such a small window to complete. So that I'm just going to do in a single session stream, and then once I've done it, I'll return to conducting episodes like this to finish out the series. So anyway, speaking of, what exactly is my objective here? Okay, meet Parrish in the subway. Got it. Let me also check and see, do I have anything else to put on this? I've already forgotten what I got, yeah. Alright, so that's it for the AR. And I know it annoys people to refer to an assault rifle as an AR, because that's not actually in, say an AR-15, what the A and the R stand for. That actually stands for Armalite Rifle, which is something a lot of people don't know. And I know that as well. It's common nomenclature to the point where I might as well just accept it. Suppressor. Ooh. Alright, suppressed SMG. I didn't even think about it. I can put a foregrip on this thing? Oh, hell yeah. I didn't even think about trying that. Alright, let's slap that little optic on there. Ooh, I wonder... Can I only put one of those on a single gun at a time? Oh, no, I can magically replicate them. Cool. So, that's handy. Alright. Apparently there's a radio up here. I might as well grab that. If I can figure out how to get up there. Ah, screw it. I'll do that another time. Because I already have all the hearts and minds in this area anyway. So, moving on. Yeah, one of the coolest stories, I think, of the actual American Revolution is a little-known instance from its inception, because there was, in fact, a time... Hello. Get me around here. Oh, because they're crunching his skull into the pavement. Alright, get curb stomped. There we go. Anyway, and that is after the English came in, following the immediate declaration of independence and all that, they actually crushed us pretty hard. And then it was a group of essentially Appalachian mountain men saying, screw it, we do not recognize the authority of the English. They can come and kick us off of our damn mountain if they want to prove themselves so much as the actual rulers of this land. And so, I forget his name, I wish I could remember it. This English officer said that he would march his company up onto that mountain and that they would not leave its precipice until they had routed the insurgents. And he is correct to this day. Because even though he marched hundreds of troops up into this mountain, the folks that were living there, the mountain men, engaged them using tactics that they had learned from the natives, and so used essentially ambush tactics. This is archaic asymmetrical warfare, and they lost single digits worth of men and killed hundreds of the English. And when word of that victory spread, that is when it spread like wildfire, this idea that, hey, we can actually do this. We can throw off the English Empire. So, that one, man, I wish that story got more air, as it were, and I think that is exactly the sort of attitude that this game is trying to engender, and it just isn't cognizant of the fact that that, as inspiring as a story as it is, that isn't the way the world works anymore. Anyway. Let's see, what's all this meeting about? Oh man, I forgot that I, like, chin nuzzle my, stock here. Alright. Talk to me, people. What's our next move? Oh. Wait, what? What? Hold up. Why did... Oh. For a second I saw that there in the distance, and I was like, why did it send me here, only to then send me so far away? I don't have any more money. And then I realized, oh, it's, there's just another objective here that is across the room. Alright. So into the elm tree, a red zone we go. Yeah, the Resistance have discovered a flaw in the design of some KPA vehicles. Have they? Have they? Because it was so hard to find. Color-coded and spray-painted for convenience as it is. Alright. Also, apologies for constantly actually drinking on camera. Because when I'm doing these marathon recording sessions like this, I have to keep the throat lubricated, as it were. Don't take that out of context. And maintain my voice, because otherwise I can thrash the hell out of it if I'm not careful recording a game that especially I get this agitated in at times for this long. It's still weird that I can get things out of the cushions like that. Okay, alright, I have to crouch under that. Oh, hello, contact up ahead. That's curious. KPA only. Alright. So am I actually accomplishing anything here? Alright, I'm close to wherever I'm supposed to go. So, hey!
Brady, Parrish is looking for you.
Alright.
He and Dana are in the war room.
Cool. Thanks for the heads up. So, away to the war room we go, I guess.
Had a lot of fallout from the police station attack.
I'm sure.
And that's clinic's jammed.
Yep. Hey. Cool mask you got there. So, I assume this is the war room?
I figured we'd have a location by now.
Of?
Something. What if they just kill him?
Ah.
How are we gonna start
Walker.
the revolution without Walker? You know?
Why is everything so codependent upon this man?
It's out of our control. All we can do is keep fighting.
Hey, Brady boy. Come in. Come in. You're doing a fantastic job, pal. Better watch my back. You'll be taking over from me around here soon.
Nice to have someone
Maybe.
who knows what they're doing.
Very funny.
Don't act like we're friends.
Dial 911. What's up, Doc?
What brings you all the way down here, Doctor? Someone tell you we found some band-aids?
Clinic got hit, didn't it?
Listen, Prophet sent a message. The KPA know about the armory. They're gonna attack.
What the fuck did you say? If they hit the armory, we'll lose it all. All our weapons, all the equipment.
You gotta warn your men. There's still time to get them out.
Not without those weapons. We need them for the uprising. We'll be left fighting the Norks with spoons.
Men are more
we need to
important
get
than
everything out
weapons.
first. Find someplace new to stash it.
We should turn the tables. Surprise them before they hit us.
Yeah. And evacuation's gonna take a while
Naive.
anyway. We need to stall them. Sounds like it's ambush time.
At least we have plenty of explosives ready. Only bits of Nork landing all the way over in Pyongyang. Like fireworks, Ethan.
You think this is funny? Think you can joke about killing like it's nothing?
Hey, Doc.
She
Last
does.
time I took the moral high ground, I brought a sniper rifle.
So where are we gonna stash the guns?
Oh, it's gotta be someplace safe. A few places would be better, so, Hey, Doc,
Anyone got any ideas?
we don't need to use your clinics.
You're insane.
Oh, come on, man.
When the revolution starts, we'll have everything right where we need it.
No! What if the Norks find them?
Yeah. Because then we have all of our eggs in one coop, dude.
Can't risk my people.
That's not ideal, Doc, but this is fucking war, man.
I spent 4 years begging, borrowing, and stealing.
just
to get
isn't
these
smart.
clinics up and running. It's a joke to even call them that. But they're all we have. All the people have.
Well, be careful, Sam.
As careful as you were with this
Sorry,
one?
we got no choice.
The hell with you.
Again, Doc, you're not standing on as much moral high ground as you used to. I'm still with you more than anyone else here, though.
You need to get over to the armory and help prepare the ambush. Me and Dana are gonna round up as many fighters as we can and meet you over there.
Don't have all the fun without us, Ethan.
Look, you gotta hold them off until we get there with reinforcements. We need to secure those
You
weapons.
can't
understand me?
fight them in a war of attrition. You just can't. You don't have the manpower, you don't have the armament. You don't even have the intel.
There.
You need your people to grab what they can carry and fucking run. Because weapons can be replaced. People can't.
Need to get everyone to Ned's
Ned's place fast. Come on, Brady, we need you.
Alright, actually, since this seems like a certainly important story mission, I'm gonna cut this here and pick it up in another episode to come soon here on the channel. So, stick around for that here at Les Will Press. Thank you all kindly for watching. I'm Kinsmark, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.